Hey, what is going on, guys? King Craig back with another video. Just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my Madden 20 wish list. This is going to be a big one coming up because it's the big 20, Madden 20. They have to do something special for this one, right? Also, disclaimer, you guys see that this gameplay is going to be the Giants versus the Jaguars. I'm on the Giants in this video, but I am not a Giants fan. I know people do this all the time, but who cares? It's a video game. But because I say it's because I'm a Cowboys fan, and there's gonna be people watching like, "How are you a Cowboys fan? I'm playing the Giants." Did y'all just see that Eli Manning was in the? Anyways, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Madden, I think it's so. I have so much frustration built up on Madden just due to the fact that football is my favorite sport, and I feel like they are the only company that makes football games, and they never can succeed at giving a quality football game, and it's so depressing. It's so sickening. It's so sad, and I just don't understand. Now I know some of you guys are going to say they do make great video games, blah blah blah, woo woo. Also, side note, I'm going to be pausing a lot during the gameplay. I think it's like 2 or 3 times. Here goes one, and that's because I was just trying to see what the goals were, because I wanted to show that, because it's so generic. It's like throw 1 touchdown pass, and then the goals for the season is 15. It's like, oh my goodness, it's so boring, and it's so regular. Not that I'm expecting to throw for like 35 or whatever large number you could think of, but it's like, give us more, throw a 15-yard pass, throw a 75-yard pass on this drive, throw something like that. Like, those games, I don't know if you guys remember NFL Street 2, they had like certain feats you had to do in order to pass certain goals, and in order to get certain things you have to do certain things. And it's like they take all of the fun out of the game by having these random goals, and we're just doing a bland career. Another side note, Giants draft class, I chose the early draft pick, and me and Saquon apparently got picked at the same time. Come on, guys. Details. 2K would never. 2K has its own problems though. But anyways, I'm not even going to go deep into, the gameplay. I do think that the running mechanics and stuff is weird and clunky, because it's my belief that Saquon Barkley should not be running or look similar to the guy that's chasing him, and that's a defensive lineman, and that's a linebacker. Now, there are some pretty fast linebackers out there, but I just don't see anybody that runs like Saquon. I know that getting the players out to Orlando, I think they're based in Tiburon, Florida, and having them do these animations and stuff is a hard task to do. I understand that, but get somebody that's similar to his size. You guys have a lot of time throughout the year where you guys are just sitting around waiting for something to happen so you guys can do little challenges and stuff. But I don't understand what exactly you guys are over there working on, because it's stuff like that could be so much better. Look at this. Anyways, I want to talk a little bit about that. I talked about how they run, and just how every quarterback looks the same in the pocket, and how all the linemen, they just kind of sit the same, and even defensive linemen too. I just think that it's so many things you guys could have done or could be doing to make the game more dynamic, to make the game more unique. And I don't know, but to me, I even played this game a little late. I waited for it to go on sale, because Madden has been the same game every single year, and frankly it's really disappointing to me, because like I said, football is my favorite sport, and I look forward to Madden. I look forward to the NCAA. We don't have those anymore, but and every year it's the same exact game. I mean, we get a roster update, we get certain franchise stuff that should have been happening 10 years ago, but I don't get it. You guys have a franchise mode, or a franchise mode / career mode, and in that mode, we can't customize our face. We can barely customize what we wear, and you guys expect us to be a package that we want to play. Like, I don't understand. I don't get what you guys are doing. I don't understand what happens in you guys' meetings throughout the year. Like, what are you guys' goals? And I get it, you guys are the only game in the market, and there's no competition now, so you really don't have to change too much, because where else are we going to go play football at? Wait. Exactly. So, therefore, they don't have any reason to better the game on an annual basis. They kind of just do what they want to do. I don't know. I don't want to point fingers at the developers, but because I understand that it's a tough task and it's a tough job to do. Sorry, I'm getting tongue twisted. But anyways, customization wise, we open the game, $60 game. Of course, we want to play with our favorite players, and for me, I look forward to having the fantasy mode where I can go into the league and I can live out my high school dream of going to be a famous football player, But I've stopped and my dream is halted because I have to look like whatever these faces are, whatever random facial hair, the heads are like retarded. Excuse me, I don't mean retarded. The head is like, it doesn't make sense with the helmet. They look funny. They look weird. It doesn't make sense. And how every body type essentially looks the same. If I go up in weight, I'm sure my thighs and my stomach might get bigger, but the body, it just looks ridiculous. It looks clunky. It looks sloppy. You guys don't put any energy into it, and it's upsetting. Developing a player in every Madden is always weird because the XP is never, I don't know what their algorithm or equation is in order for you to get a game XP and better yourself as a player, because it doesn't make sense. You can throw 50 touchdowns in a season and it's all for nothing because the XP kind of just goes at the rate that it goes. And I don't know what their system is, but I feel like it hasn't changed since they had the franchise mode, like not once. And I don't understand, because Road to Glory was a pretty immersive thing. I mean, you did rank up really fast in Road to Glory as if you were good, but I don't know. I feel like they had a little more of a better system in place for bettering your player, because if you come in and you can be a first round draft pick or late round, mid round, whatever, or undrafted, and I think they all pretty much develop around the same speed. I mean, they say the undrafted develops faster, but truthfully, it doesn't, because when you think about coming into the league as an 80, and I think they come in around like a low 70s something, but it takes a little longer. And not even that the overall means everything in this game, but if you're a quarterback, you could tell certain deep passes are going to harm you. But if you're playing wide receiver and stuff like that, as long as you can catch and stuff, and speed literally doesn't make any sense at all. The franchise mode itself, if you're like developing a team, I think that they've done a better job this year with it, but it still has certain things that I get headaches about, and I think that they're working and they're trying to become better with that. It just so much with the draft classes and the way that the season ends, and there's a lot of stuff that they need to work on. I think you guys could take some notes from NBA Live and just talk about their creative, because I think that they're extremely creative. And even for that, like just right there, boom. There's a simulation mode. I believe in 2K, when you're put on the bench, you can kind of stand on the sideline and watch. And this, you're forced to go to the simulation screen. It's like, I kind of want to see what's going on. I think that there's so many ways you guys can make it more immersive, but you guys are failing at doing so. But if you guys have any thing that you guys want to note down, I'm getting very sensitive. I don't know what's going on today. But if you guys have any ideas or things that you want to jot down, my main issue is the franchise. I want to be a franchise player. I want to be able to do stuff with a creative player and have a great career and develop. But they don't give me the opportunity to. I want to be able to put my face in the game. They have game face over on NBA Live, but they don't have it over here. And I just don't know what goes on. I think that they need to give us more customization features and more stuff that we can do. They gave us sleeves and stuff, but what do you do about a sleeve? If you guys have anything that you want to add to the list, please drop a comment below. Peace.